What's up, guys? It's Mike Frank with Berkshire Hathaway, Frank Oliver and Company, coming to you again from the front conference room because they're still not done our renovations in the back. Super excited about this whole process and really excited to bring a new life to the new year. So happy Easter, happy Passover for all of those that celebrated. I hope you enjoyed the weekend. It was beautiful. And looking towards getting out and getting onto some home improvement projects and maybe buying that new house that you've always been thinking about, and maybe just hearing about all the competition in the market and what you can do to overcome competition. This is a highlight of our conversation right now. A lot of our clients are asking the same question, and we're having a lot of the same conversations. So just a couple tidbits, like high level points that we can really touch with you guys to make you confident in your decision to move forward. So the first thing, I guess it comes no surprise that you want to do your research. You want to identify what the market looks like, what you're going to qualify for, i.e. get pre-approved with a mortgage lender, right? But you want to do some research on what's happening in the market. So if average prices are growing at a rate of 1% to 2% per quarter, which they kind of are right now, you might want to keep in mind that as prices increase, you're in that ballpark. So as you consider a home that's listed for 225 or 710,000, you're going to want to consider maybe offering 717, right? Just to keep yourself in competition, because as you're doing your research and you're seeing the trends in the market, you're also seeing what are other buyers noticing and what are other buyers acting on in this market. The other thing that, of course, you're going to want to do, and this is no surprise, find a real estate agent that you trust. When they give you advice, you reciprocate. You feel and you find value in what they're telling you. So from our perspective, the most important thing for me is that people feel confident in their decision to buy XYZ home, and they're not overpaying just for overpaying sake. They're overpaying for what the market would support, right? So if the price is listed for 250,000, they're considering offering 235 if that's what they're confident in, or they're considering offering 262 if that's the value that they think the market would support. We're not offering 275 on a $250,000 house just so we can secure it, just so we can make the deal happen, just so we can make a little bit of money and move on. Our goal is to make sure that our clients feel really, really confident in their decision to purchase. So hiring the right real estate agent starts from the very, very beginning of helping you understand the market, helping you feel confident in your decision, and ultimately not pushing you over the ledge to do something that maybe you would then regret. Then, of course, you're going to want to find a mortgage lender that's going to do something of the same. Providing you with comps and value is going to help you support your price, but also finding a lender that's going to help you kind of work towards the focus groups that you're focused on, which might be your monthly payment, might be your out-of-pocket costs, it might be the grant programs or the down payment assistance that you would qualify for. And for some of our clients, they'll qualify for more home if they choose not to use a grant program. And for other clients, they don't have other options. They need those things to support their financial capacity. For some of our clients, it's just merely the decision of, do we list our home at price X so that we can profit price Y, so that we could turn around and offer the seller price Z, right? It's a lot of this idea of creating a team that you trust to help you build value behind figuring out how you can be competitive in this crazy market. Now, around the country, we've seen a lot of different things, and some of my friends have done some really funny things. One of them even included 2 shots of Pappy Van Winkle included for the sellers at a time of their choosing within the next 6 months, which if you're a bourbon fan, that would obviously speak a lot to your value. And I hope that when they were touring the home, they might have seen something that would have given them that inkling, but maybe they didn't, and they just were banking on it. Other people have given away vacations or a 2-night stay in their timeshare. There's a lot of things that people are doing to try and separate themselves at a very, very minimal cost. So the thing that I tell my clients at a very minimal cost, once you figure out what you're comfortable with, once you figure out the offer that you're prepared to make, what can we do to differentiate ourselves from any other buyer in the market? So a lot of people talk about the letter from the buyer to the seller, and there's good and there's bad to the letter. And I'm going to let your real estate agent give you advice on that on a one-on-one situation, because I'm not the person that says this is a great idea, and I'm not the person that says absolutely don't do it. For me, it's more of a one-by-one situation and what makes sense for the buyers that we're working with. But also, what else can we do to separate ourselves and differentiate value? Perhaps dropping off an edible arrangement would be out of line for me, but for my clients, some people think that those things will make a difference. I don't know that they will, because in the end of the day, ultimately what the seller cares about is that they're going to walk away with the profitability that they set their expectation to so that they can move forward. And sometimes what that might mean is getting in line with a really great lender that the seller will trust to get the deal done. So it's not always so much about material goods. Sometimes it's about making sure that the deal can be solid. So for one of our clients right now, they're in a situation where yesterday the seller came back and said, we want your highest offer and your best offer, which makes my clients uncomfortable. And merely what I said to them was, don't change it. If you're not comfortable, don't make a transition that's going to make you regret it. They came back and they said, you know what, we'd be comfortable giving X price more than our original offer because we feel like it shows our signs of good faith. They have a really competitive offer, the way that we've written it, the timelines that we've set expectation to, and what we're bringing to the table. I have a great rapport with the listing agent, and I think that we have a great opportunity. But in the end of the day, if somebody offers $10,000 more than us, my clients are prepared to lose this home because sometimes it's not all about competition. Sometimes it's not all about winning. Sometimes merely the feeling of comfortability is more important than what their overall goal is, which is to buy a home. Feeling comforted in your own home, in your own space is probably more important than anything else in the real estate market right now. And as you guys are having thoughts and questions, of course, you should sit down and talk with your realtor, somebody that you trust, to create that value for you. And if now's the right time, obviously, DM us, PM us, subscribe to the link below if you haven't already, and we'll talk to you guys real soon. Thanks so much and have a great day. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for weekly content. Also, check out our social media pages. The links are in the description below. See you next week.